of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 6 foot tall with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be facing Nigel the Dark Destroyer Benn. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 72.8 inch reach.
There is no joke.
Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, who's had epic battles with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, the former 2-time middleweight champion, the Dark Destroyer, Nigel Benn. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, introducing Daniel Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
So important now in this first minute of this. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Keep smart.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Caught him with a left hook. That counter shot lands. Good counter right hand again. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Catch and shoot. Lands with the right counter. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. He blocks the right uppercut. Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Counter right. Nice job landing that left counter punch. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. The bell rings and we start the third. Counter punch. Left counter was perfectly timed. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. So that left lands. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Punch. Nice exchange here from both men. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to... Here we go to the fourth round. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
God, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Jacobs in real trouble. He needs to just land one big shot, but can he do it? How did they survive that? Missed him with that uppercut. This is not where Daniel JACOBS wants to be right now. I thought that was... So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be.
Ooh, and Daniel JACOBS just got rocked. Good job coming back out of trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all... He is down big time on the score.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right.
There's the bell for round 5. Missing with the left hook. And he fails to score with that left hook. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and this fight will be over.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That punch landed. He misses with that jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.